In Pennsylvania, you have to press your fingerprint next to your signature in order to cash a paycheck. I refused. I said I was allergic to the ink. I'll swell up, I told the teller. My throat constricts, closes over until I can't even whisper George Washington. But the teller wouldn't cash it. Maybe you have some hypoallergenic ink, I suggested. You know, I can't lick stamps, either. Latex is out of the question. But she wouldn't give in. I'm also allergic to beans, I said, and other legumes. Shellfish, nuts, cats, but only when I eat them. Strawberries, chocolate, gasoline, leather shoes, dandelion seeds, pantyhose, but only when I eat them. Mustard, dog food. All right, she said, all right, just give me 2 pieces of ID. And when I left the bank, my pockets were fat with the heads of presidents as obscure to me as French kings. I didn't feel the least bit criminal. My hands were clean, and the lights were going to stay on in Pennsylvania. Still, living in the U.S. and working for the man makes you a conspiracy theorist. I know why they wanted that thumbprint. It was to authenticate the clone they had started last spring in Montana when they got my blood. A foreman came in with a tray of maple bars and said, "Bad news. You've all been exposed to lead. Blood tests after lunch. Have a maple bar." And the guys were happy. Free donuts. But I wouldn't give them my blood. Not the red cells, not the white cells, the platelets. I'm using it all, I said. I have none for you. They got it anyhow. Chased me around with a syringe until I gave in. And now there is a clone somewhere waiting for a fingerprint so she can read my poems, weld my tubes, cash my paychecks. My colleague, Tommy, is from South Carolina. He thinks I'm wrong about the clone. He says, "Oh no, they don't want any more of you." They're always gambling here. Check pool, pick a card, poker, raffle for a porcupine quill hatband that somebody made in prison. Toy raffles for their kids' schools and sports teams. And one day, gun raffle. Get your tickets to the gun raffle. You could win shotguns, rifles, 22s for the kids, ammunition belts. Are you raising money for your child's school? I asked. Stupid Canadian. You can't have a gun raffle for a school. And you can't enter anyhow, 'cause if you win, they won't let you take the guns across the border. I thought if I win, I'd donate them, I said, to the Women's Crisis Center next door to my hotel. These guns are only for hunting Canadians, I was told. Oh no, Tommy said. It ain't no fun to hunt Canadians. They pacifists. They don't wriggle around or nothing. And look at that handsome vest you can win. Camouflage. It goes with anything. For some reason, my frosty Canadian Union brothers don't enjoy the boomers who come up from the southern states as much as I do. It's the accent, Dave said. I don't trust the way they talk. I thought of reminding him that he is actually a guest in their country, no matter how they talk. But instead, I crossed the floor and pinned my flag to a rebel's shirt who said, "Why, thank you, ma'am." And Cotton said, "She done tagged you now, boy." My countrymen were horrified, and the boy said, "They looking at us like we just unswapped our chewing gums." But I thought they'd like a little maple syrup with their prejudice. They say a whip snake can charm birds, crush its prey in death coils, and will lash itself out of your grasp. They say a wise collector of snakes knows to take a good, firm grip. Somewhere between the money and the guns, I tripped and stumbled. Muscle became only muscle, and breath became a threat. And the joke about the sheet strung up between the beds became the rebel flag. I gambled my tongue away in a game of Bo-Ray. And I gave my eyes to the devil because I knew he could use them. And I gave my mind away to North Carolina, to some southern boy who threw flying squirrels high in the air just to see them come down again. Because he was a dictionary of snakes. He had walked on the water moccasin, skinned the timber rattler, and slept with a copperhead in his pocket. And the heads of presidents become crawfish, and muscle becomes music. steel is rising water, and this smile is a truck stop. I am traveling south and west, anywhere away from this $25 hotel room, this rhapsody of scars. Fill my head with tales of the bayou, baby. Take me to the river.